Welcome back to Emotional Mojo. You know, life can sometimes come full circle if you just dare to follow your dreams. And our next guest did just that and went from student to teacher. Welcome, Tarsha Thomas. Hi.
Hi.
Student to teacher. So we're talking about in the world of dance.
Right.
Okay, and you have an amazing personal story, which we're going to talk about. But we were all chatting about this, about the importance of the arts, of dance, of music for children.
Absolutely.
And you're a perfect example of that. Can you just kind of tell us why it's so important and why parents should encourage creativity with their children?
Well, I think it gives, firstly, it gives a child a place to channel their energy and things like that. Right. It gives them that, and it opens up that creativity. As the older you get, you kind of lose creativity, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So if you can target it young, you'll be less reserved as an adult to tap into that place. And I think creativity allows you to just expand more, you know, grow into, develop more into a person. So, and then of course there's all the discipline, and it allows you to time manage, because, you know, if you like something but grades are slipping, that thing might have to go away. So if you want to keep the thing, so you learn to balance your life, you learn the time management and things.
And there's a wonderful program we're going to talk about that can help that. But let's talk about you for a second, because you grew up one of 4 girls right here in Orlando, Florida, where we shoot our show. And when you were 9, your mom heard about an audition for a scholarship dance program. It's called Steps through the Orlando Ballet. Let's take a look really quickly, though, at what the program is all about.
STEPS program was founded in the early 90s by our founder, Barbara Riggins, along with one of the pianists that worked for the company. And it's to provide scholarship opportunities for children in underserved communities. There's an audition process for the STEPS program. We generally go into the school. We have 1 school in Seminole County and 3 schools in Orange County, and we audition the kids. Generally, the kids that audition are pre-selected by their dance teacher at the school, and we accept anywhere from 15 to 25 kids per school.
So that's it. So you went through that process, and you were one of those kids who was chosen to attend Steps. And then you said you knew you'd be a dancer forever after you went to see the Nutcracker. Tell us about that sort of aha moment for you.
Well, Nutcracker was my very first ballet, and the Russian dance came on, the one where the guy does all the acrobatics and all the tricks and things like that. And for some reason, sitting in the seat, I was looking, I remember the guy's name, the dancer, his name was Dante. I was sitting there watching Dante do leaps and cartwheels and all the rest, and I knew, you know, I remember thinking, this is what I want to do.
Yeah,
this is exactly
that's beautiful. Well, and the Nutcracker, too, is such an iconic, you know, dance.
Right.
So here you are, you're in the program, you were the only African-American student in the entire school. I mean, why do you think there's such a small percentage of Black ballet dancers, you know?
Well, I was thinking that it was more of a regional thing with it being here in Florida, because if you go up to New York and, you know, New York City, where there's Dance Theater of Harlem and the Alvin Ailey Company and things like that, I feel like there's more diversity here. So growing up in Florida, I just assumed maybe this isn't a mecca, you know, for Black ballerinas, because like I said, in New York, that's second nature, you know, it's not uncommon to see Black ballerinas.
So do you think it's more just opportunity?
Maybe opportunity, maybe, I think I was just blessed with like an opportunity that might not have come along had my mom not heard about it. So there was a group of us, we all started out together, and little bit by little bit, everybody kind of fell out. So there was a whole group of diverse students, minority students, and eventually they just kind of fell off the bandwagon. I was the last one standing, so.
Wow, the last one.
And you earned an academic scholarship. You received your degree in dance, and then this year you get a call from the Orlando Ballet offering you a teaching job. How has dance changed your life?
I initially was running track. I was 9 when I started dancing, so just before that I was running track. So I wanted to be the next FloJo to run in with my fingers up. So I was running track, but I thought when I grew up I'd become an English major. But my mom found out about this audition and just changed the course of my life, because I was always athletic, but I'm not running track. I'm dancing now. I didn't get an English degree. I got a dancing degree. So I would have done one of those 2 things or just something altogether different had not dance come along. So,
and I just think it's so amazing, programs like the one you spoke of, Steps. There are so many of those programs, but we don't think as African-American community to take advantage of those. So the fact that your mom went, you know, the extra mile to have you do that is amazing.
Yeah, she was there. She was right in there with us. They had a bus that took us from our elementary school over to Performing Arts, and my mom was one of the chaperones.
So
she was
right there,
You keep bringing up your mom, but that even more so hits home the message for parents to go ahead and get their kids involved or
Right.
encourage them. I mean,
Correct.
maybe they want to try something but are afraid, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She was hands-on. Like, some way or another, she found out at my elementary school, they had the audition down at the community center. And from there on, she was just like, let's just try it. It wasn't just me. It was me and one of my baby sisters. So the two of us from home went into class, and she was there, right, the whole
Wow.
step of the way.
It's amazing, and we're glad you shared that information
Yeah.
with us. And for everybody at home, too, if you want more information on scholarship programs like this, check your local dance studio websites, because like you said, it could be out there,
Yeah.
but if you don't know about it, I mean, you never know what could happen, and it could come full circle, just like it
There's
has for you.
always
So
opportunity.
congratulations
Thank you
to
so much. Thank you,
Certainly
thank you.
inspiring.